There we go. Alrighty, hello everyone. My name is SWAT Director. You already know that. Welcome to the final episode of our one-man dub of Ace Attorney. For the time being. Yo, welcome Ashton, welcome to the stream. Yes, hello, welcome the 80.YHD, Evan, as you're known. Like I said, everyone, this is the finale. This is it, the last episode. For the time being, this is the last episode of the first game. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We've done this one, we've done this one, we've done this one, and we've done this one. So, if you guys remember where we left off, we pretty much figured out that the caretaker was the killer, but he ran away before we could corner him. So, and then Miles told us in the lobby he's been having nightmares of a murder he committed. What murder? You don't know. I do. And then we were talking to Larry about back in the old days. And that's where we left off. Let's begin. Among Us? Among Us? The drunk guy. Yes, the drunk guy. It is his dad. I feel like this is gonna go a while, so sit back and enjoy the show. Today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
Ha 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 ha. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy's pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough of the silent treatment.
Okay, so come back to this really cheerful music.
Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. Holy shit, the music! This is fucking awesome. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know.
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear the story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
What? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
I didn't do it.
Guilty! He did it.
Guilty. It was you. Thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie.
No one play with him.
Doesn't admit you did it. You can't hide the truth.
Tell us the truth.
We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no bar in my race. He shouldn't be allowed in the relay race or on the library committee. Give me back my 50 cents I lent you. Hey, did you rob that bank the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money was stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs! Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No.
Then you shouldn't apologize.
Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof.
That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it.
He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry.
Why don't you all just shut up?
This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
That image of Larry, what the fuck?
Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. Oh, didn't mean that. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? Something smells, it's usually the butts. Well, that happened, I suppose. Anyway, Edward and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine whenever he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father, a famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's what the AGI used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied though.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
Hot gay! This is what I call gay. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me. And I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. I'm the only one who can fuck him. Whoa, Nick! So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We have to see Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker.
Fuck. Can we just talk about how fucking scary this looks? I still wonder what Gregory Edgeworth was like in court. Yeah, the similarities are striking, huh? Also, why does Von Karma look so fucking weird in this image compared to what he looks like in, like, the actual game? Like, in trial, I mean. 65? So he's been a prosecutor since he was 25? What? This is what I... Famous Russian SWAT director. He's 25 when he was a Wow, that's young. I mean, Edgeworth started at 24. And then... Hi, Grossberg. Grossberg's 64? What? Von Karma's only 1 year older than him. And look how much... What? Let's see if we can figure out the ages of everyone. Let's see if there's any shock. 48, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And there's Misty Faye. And then there's Von Karma. Okay. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Done? Okay, let's go. Let's head down to the detention center. Gotta talk to Miles Edgeworth, huh? Hello, I'm Miles Edgeworth. We know that your name is Miles Edgeworth. Ah! Right, what the fuck are you doing? Gay! What? You figured it out already? Yeah, no shit, Edgeworth. I mean, you did say the unnecessary feelings. Right, I forgot about that. Were you saying right, I forgot about that, or right, as in me, right? Oh, why do you exist? I don't know. I realize Okay, let's go. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyways.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Before I talk to him, I do want to check out the crime scene. Because I feel like there's something I gotta present to him. Hey, pal! Long time no see!
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Next year we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm gonna have to catch me a criminal. Okay, bye.
Detective Gumshoe, sir, is active today.
Oh, one other thing.
Eek!
No one go to the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotto was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow, pal. Okay. Oh. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
That's Larry for you. Boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I'd never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Oh, I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Oh, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see?
Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edwards' trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of the trial today, Edward should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Yo, sorry I'm late.
Oh, no problemo, Kaiser.
You're not missing anything important. All we find out is Nick had a class trial, and what is that music? It's a bang on. It's called Age, Regret, and Rebution, or something like that. Just search up Marvin Grossberg theme, and you'll find it. But it's also always better to experience the music in game.
Nobody's home.
Hello, Squawk.
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Evan, if you want, you can catch up Kaiser on what he missed last episode, since I don't think he was here. Hello, Squawk.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot for herself. Hello, Squawk. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Oh, come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure. Oh, Evan, Kaiser is not going to be working in for this Saturday. Kaiser's work doesn't start till late May. Because Kaiser's only going to be in the British. Yeah, Kaiser's only going to be in the British cases, not the first two.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth!
Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. Here we go. If this isn't decisive evidence, I don't know what is. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Well, Evan, luckily you have a chat partner because I don't rarely read chats. You guys, you get a chat partner now. You guys can talk.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Well, okay. I guess you figured out what to do. Now I'm gonna go talk to Edgeworth. Because I knew I needed to present something to him. So we're just gonna talk to Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyways? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to become a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yana Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off a hook. That would be Robert Hammond. Okay, gotta differentiate. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered from oxygen. We all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yana Yogi had not been sound in mind due to oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. He would...
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. Never fails. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. He would never stoop to murder like those criminals.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh on impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. Hey, he's right! No time to praise the enemy, Edgeworth!
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. We should present this to him. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Revenge on me?
Who was that old guy anyway?
I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Oh, now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Me to myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident.
Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect of the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent.
Wait, what?
Yana Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Ugh. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yana Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. It was then.
Huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? And there's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean a nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all.
What?
For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Wait, Edward didn't actually kill him, did he?
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe! You're using up my air!
What?
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you!
Oh, what? What are you?
Stop breathing my air!
No, Father.
He's attacking Father.
Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. And days I pick up the pistol. Get away.
Get away from my father.
And with that scream, I wake. Oh, God!
Imagine. Oh, my God.
That's gotta be a terrible dream.
Did he kill his father? Is that what happened?
And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about DL6 incident, maybe.
There's Nick. There's someone else who knows about DL6.
Grossberg, right? So Edward did shoot his father. Wow. Are we gonna lose? Because they're gonna have to bring up DL6 in this, right? Well, let's talk to Grossberg. Oh, Evan, you said you wanted to hear the music again? Well, you get to hear it again. Mr. Grossberg! Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened,
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
Let's just take a minute to jam. This is a fucking bop. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father?
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled,
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep you want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No! I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was inevitably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edward's father? He was a defense attorney with little peers. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Okay, this is actually wrong. So he actually had another peer named Raymond Shields. We meet him way later. So I'm gonna kind of do some improv here. Well, he may have had two peers. Your mentor, Mia Fey, and another apprentice named Raymond Shields.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma's an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
Wait, hold on. Von Karma was in that room. No, but Edgeworth already said he shot his father. Okay, so Edgeworth... So we figured it out. So Edgeworth shot Edgeworth. Edgeworth shot Edgeworth. That's so funny. Edgeworth shot Edgeworth. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spear medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was that bailiff, Yoni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. I'm assuming you would sent the letter from the safe. Oh, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter, but he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. Can you type the music? Seven. It's just search up Marvin Grossberg theme. Just search up that, and then you'll find the music. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere else. Somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Why the fuck is Manfred von Karma an option? I'm gonna pick von Karma as a, wait, no, hold on. Is it? Wait, what? Was it what? Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in court reports. What? But that means that the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? What's going on here? If it is truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of his prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, to go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe!
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's just going to bring up Deal 6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to Deal 6?
I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick! Mr. Edgeworth admitted himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care!
I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg? Thank you.
Well, I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. Well, we know what to do. One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He stayed out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We wonder if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Oh, wait.
Wait, Von Karma? Oh, shit. Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived, actually.
Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry!
I guess I have to talk to Von Karma.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean it.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Wait, what the fuck?
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for Deal 6, it's completely empty!
What? What are you doing in here?
Eek!
Ugh.
Von Karma!
You! How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Mr. Edwards is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can A romanticist? What? A romanticist who still can shed the veneer of amateurism, just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edward, didn't you? Me, a grudge against to be a defense attorney. Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterward? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. That's true. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Let's present us. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter?
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What?
Nick, what is that thing?
What the fuck? The fuck? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electrical fence. 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. This little bastard. This little bastard. Look at that little smirk. Now, give me the letter. No.
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run!
Ah! Maya! Out of my way! Ah! Ugh. Okay, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya!
The letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold.
Why did you show him the paper? Well, you have to progress the game.
One thing from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
No, Maya! Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 is in evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Well, that's fucking stupid. Alright, boys. Let's finish this bastard off. Whether or not it's stupid doesn't really matter, because otherwise we wouldn't get that awesome moment of Von Karma being a villain. Also, I just want to listen. I want to listen to that music from the Reminiscence theme. Now for the good shit. Now for the good shit, bitch. Turn around investigations. Okay, here we go. Now for the good shit, bitch. I didn't realize that was my bad. SWAT? Yeah, I'm here. My bad. Alright, here we go. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Warg! Well, what's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my running with a stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right, good idea. Try not to let you get anyone your way.
Oh, yeah, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning, Detective. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shotgun comes the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edward if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Like that. Okay, before we start talking, I'm going to be taking a break. I'm gonna take, guys, I'm gonna need you guys to give me a 1-minute voice break, because my voice hurts. Okay, I'm back. Let's get started.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask the prosecution to submit divisive evidence. Understood.
Come on, don't be awed at the silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well.
Is it weird to say your Irish voice is more than adorable? Yeah, like I said, Kaiser, good job on the Irish voice.
Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Objection! The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Oomph?
I don't know who this is. This is just some guy. I think his name is Kale. I don't know. I don't really talk to him very much.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Is he still just... Okay. Oh, so he's 52. Okay. Okay, I'm really so much leaving yesterday like you did. Hold it! Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats his high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why did you go back to the caretaker shack?
Well, I kinda got lost, you see.
Objection! The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice drive on Carmen. No one's going to believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing. Hold it! How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Objection! Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything we done several years ago. He can't hold the charge, it's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First, I have to prove this man. Is who he is.
Do that, and the motive will prove itself. Okay, so we gotta prove he's Yanni Yogi. I figured I need one of those motive things, right? I haven't got one. Objection! I like saying the word objection. I really thought I was gonna... Damn it, okay. Shit. I must be on the wrong track. I need one of those motive things, alright? I don't got one. It's gotta be this statement. It's obvious. Yeah, it's gotta be... I What? That's not true. Hold it! You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
Objection! The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, miss. Please continue.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness' memory of the past or lack of into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. But I say both of these statements are lies.
Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
His name is Gregory Edgeworth. Robert Hammond. Yogi. Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the GL6 incident.
Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Objection! Tisk, Mr. Wright. It's jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more, the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see, that makes sense.
Tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingerprints working with stuff, yep.
What?
Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No!
Tisk. What will you do, Mr. Wright?
It seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is.
No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for comic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... We're cross-examining a fucking... We're cross-examining a parrot. We're cross-examining a parrot. That's cool. Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up?
Oh my, proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. What the fuck?
Oh, order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Did you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Objection! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequence.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, someone to go through with your little game.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
Oh,
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's ripped every person's every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Squawk!
Oh, it's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Hello, Squawk!
Certainly the most concise testimony we've heard so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Hello, Squawk. Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify.
Maya,
you talk to her.
right. What do I say?
How we forgot to... Yeah, no, this will prove it. As I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk? Don't forget DL6, Squawk! I can get Polly to say that here. That will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Hello, Squawk?
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot.
Hello, Squawk?
Oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait, don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train him not to respond when asked if we forgot?
What?
Hold it! What? Maya, you talk to her again.
Right, what do you want me to say?
What's your name?
Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, Squawk?
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course. Yes, it does. Wait, hold on. I hope it does. Can I read the... Case summary. Polly Jenkins.
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity, then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is the DL6 case file. Take that!
DO6 case file?
Objection! That's quite a large file you have there. Which pages is proof on them? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. More on this file is the information connected to the parrot's name.
It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name? Okay, that worked. That was a shot in the dark.
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Objection! Bah, mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old.
Indeed. How did this deliver with for evidence in a murder trial? We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. We can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what?
Very well, yes, you may continue.
Hold it! Maya, talk to her again.
Right. What do you want me to ask her?
Maybe I'll get her to say the number that's safe.
Huh? The safe?
Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Paulie, what was the number to the safe in the shack? Squawk, 1228, 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker?
Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Again, that file.
Take that! The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is there something related to the safe number?
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Objection! Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's call number to 001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
001 because I'm number... I love that.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time is more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Oh, my voice is dying.
Well, we're gonna keep pushing through, because we're not done yet. Karma's first name better be instant. It's Manfred von Karma. I know you're joking, but in case you don't know, it's Manfred von Karma.
Witness, tell us your name.
Objection! Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Oh!
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Yanni Yogi, so was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edward for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on that witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my source of standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. Oh. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally chased down my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter.
Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth himself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Oh, we fucking did it, guys. We did it. We did it! We did it, boys. Oh my god.
On Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Ron Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Holy shit, we did it, boys. After so many goddamn times.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection! Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Ron Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yona Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge.
But revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
What do I do? Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edward's outburst. Objection!
Objection! Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yona Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shots, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me.
Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me!
Well, fuck. Just when I thought we were done.
Order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
My voice hurts so much.
Fuck! Okay, let's see, what's going on? What have you guys been typing? The Karma's first name better be instant. Well, I guess it's not the end. Yeah, it is not the end.
I'm sorry, right?
I've just wasted all your effort. Shit. That's what I gotta check. Aaron Oxford was probably no clue on seeing.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
Okay. But who killed him? Was it actually Edgeworth? Like, I don't think anyone else could have done it.
This is crazy! Just crazy!
Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Oh, well, what are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I just don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. Okay. Taken from... What really tipped me off is this little bullet hole in the window. It's this bullet hole in the window that keeps stringing me back to thinking it might not be Edgeworth. Like he might have been shot from outside or something. That doesn't make sense because it was like... I don't know. Are you gonna take a break from... I am, because I want to leave you guys in suspense for another minute. And you get to listen to this cool music. I'm gonna go refill my water. When I come back, we will finish this off. Enjoy! I'm back. Alright guys, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. Oh, that's the line too. Okay. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me, Edgeworth. Right.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge! Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL-6 runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
None at all, Your Honor. Lord Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Let the Miles Edgeworth take the stand.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this murder to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key. But if only I can get it. Please, please. The Edgeworth voice is very good on my throat, so I don't have to worry about it.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. It was a single? Okay. A single gunshot. If I remember, in here it was it was 2 gunshots, right? Yeah, the murder was fired twice. Objection! Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and then the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file once more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
Objection! You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? Don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Mr. Edwards' testimony?
Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accident of firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Objection! Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is stated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, we've heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
It's gotta be this photo, right? With that other bullet hole? Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you see the evidence. Right, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Now you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident.
I do, and it is this photo.
Take that! Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge with a contradiction of the photo. Take that! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see, a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone else other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree the second shot was fired by somebody else.
Not Mr. Wright, but who could this be? Who could this someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
Objection! I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DO6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary? That's on page 1. Okay. No clues found at the scene. That's great.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found at the scene. If the pistol hadn't even fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edwards' life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Order, order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clear, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Corner says, the second bullet was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So what we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Gah! How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick! If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You'd get Edward declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick!
Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edwards.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edwards before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did.
Oh no, he's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edwards runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
No objections. Every thought I had has been squashed. This is really the end. It's Edgeworth, I'm sorry. I closed my eyes.
What was it that I had been doing all this time? Was it my whole life leading up to today? But now that I'm here, I know I failed.
Mia, I'm sorry.
No.
Wait, what?
Not yet.
Huh? Maya?
What? Object. Your only weapon.
Are you
okay, Nick? What's happening to me? I have to think. Wait, don't think. Act.
Objection! Your Honor! Your Honor, I object.
Tis, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object to me?
Oof. Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no!
Gah!
It must exist. The second bullet.
What?
What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor! the second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor, but I'm really grasping here. Well, it's, just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
Objection! The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a straight bullet, Mr. White. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search that bullet?
The murderer didn't need it.
Why would the murderer spend time looking for a straight bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. White?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. White?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but, the murderer had to take the bullet.
To Mr. White? What do you mean?
Well, for instance what? The bullet maybe hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes. I guess that's how that would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes.
What? Who is it?
It's the judge. Please be the judge. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside.
Who is that?
Who does this look like, guys?
Kinda looks like...
Kinda looks like Robert Hammond. No way. Did Robert Hammond shoot him? Because that kind of looks like Robert Hammond. It's Robert Hammond, isn't it? That's all I can think of. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door. Okay, here we get a better way. Yeah, this is Robert Hammond did it, didn't he? This is Robert Hammond shot him. That has to be it.
Mr. Wright, you were truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility, which is...
Objection! What do you say? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murder!
No one was wounded at the time of the incident? He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick?
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
You're just gonna say it's Hammond. Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
It must have been quite the shock for one Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. It's an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Wait. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but because he took it because he was...
What? It was Von Karma? But It was Von Karma. I already knew this, but I'll play along with you guys. What? But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh man.
Something wrong, Mr. White? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it? Your Honor. There is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. White. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
The what?
Von Karma!
Von Karma! You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect trial record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
But is that perfect? So what, Nick? Did Von Karma roll the bullet out of himself? That's insane.
No, we couldn't have. You can't just poke bullets out of yourself.
Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Huh? Do I present this bullet? Oh, wait, metal detector. Take that! Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
Objection!
Oh, look at that. That's the first time we've seen Von Karma like this. And look at that, he's grabbing his right shoulder.
I refuse!
You refuse? What refusing this means? You acknowledge the bullet is still inside you. Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Objection! Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Objection! The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end this right here, right now.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Beep. 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 It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Huh? Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the ball in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Yeah, that's a fair claim.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Roy who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Roy? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the ball in Von Karma's shoulder was from the...
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DO6 incident. And here's my final proof. Take that!
That's a bullet.
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
Murg! Murg!
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air! Oh, I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away. Get away from my father.
Bang. Dog!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago.
Von Karma! It was you who screamed!
Well, Mr. Von Karma?
That's worth only you would dare defy me!
So it was you.
You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! 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 Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized, you see. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time, you know. Oh, Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed a button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, the pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who shot him. Later, he spoke to a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
What are you doing? It's your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it!
Very well. It appears we have come to a very long way to the end of the space. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You were innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
I'm done. We did it, guys. We did it.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
December 28th. Well, guys, we did it. After 15 long years, we finally caught Von Karma. Boy, it feels good. Even if my throat hurts a lot, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try thank you.
I see. So thank you, right.
You're welcome, Edgeworth.
I think you could have done better than that.
Oh, sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Whoop! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would! I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see. Whoop! I feel foolish.
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all great there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank you all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your head in the cookie jar when no one's there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Oh, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world.
You don't look sick.
It's Keontae. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me.
When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think it'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. It's not a little. It's not a lot either. $38 exactly.
Nick! Wasn't the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Look back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history, huh? Edgeworth? You didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Well, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth?
You'd have told me!
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has runs out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily. To death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I knew how to become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might have been a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all! Line up, we'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time, let's go.
And after that, dinner on me!
Detective Gumshoe took us out on town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. We did it, guys. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. I think I have a hangover. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe we should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye. What time is it? Gah! The first train for the mountains have already left the station. I've already left. To the station. Guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium. I can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it! Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we would have lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Take that!
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished. Oh, I apparently got a call from Evan.
Thanks, Nick.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. White, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
Objection! This is it, everyone. None of us care about this. I'm just gonna be talking over the credits. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the Pre-Nick to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Woo! Detective Gumshoe!
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Doesn't Phoenix become those? That's way later. Alright, everyone. Have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'm not going to be reading this all stuff. So, you can read them yourself. I hope you guys, if you guys want more, subscribe. Great Ace Attorney dub is coming out very soon, starting June 3rd, first episode. Hope you guys are excited. And without further ado, that's all I have to say. Peace out, everyone.